Hello friends, so today we are going to discuss on the topic integers. What are integers? Integers are a mixture of positive numbers, negative numbers and zero. Zero is specified because it's neither positive nor negative. When we make a number line, the negative numbers are on the left side of zero and the positive numbers are on the right side of it. So, in class 6 you may have learned about the addition and subtraction of integers. So in class 7th, we are going to learn about the multiplication and division of integers and also the properties. So we'll start first with multiplication of integers.
What are integers? Well, integers are a mixture of positive numbers, negative numbers, and zero. In this video, you are going to learn about the multiplication and division of integers and also their properties. The multiplication of integers. Multiplication of integers have mainly 5 properties: closure, commutative, associative, distributive, and the multiplicative identity. The first property is the closure property. It says for any two integers a and b, a into b is always an integer. For example, 2 into 3, which is 6, an integer, so it's verified. The second property is a commutative property. It says for any two integers a and b, a into b is always equal to b into a. For example, 3 into 4 is 12, which is equal to 4 into 3. The third property is the associative property. It's for 3 integers. For any 3 integers a, b, and c, a into b, which is in parenthesis, into c is equal to a into b into c, which is in parenthesis. Or you can write it as a into c into b. The answer what you get of these equations would be the same. For example, 2 into 3 into 4 is equal to 2 into 3 into 4 and 2 into 4 into 3. 2 3s are 6 into 4, 2 into 12 and 8 into 3. 6 into 4 is 24, 2 into 12 is 24 and 8 into 3 is again 24. So it's hence verified. The fourth property of integers multiplication is the distributive property. It is also for any 3 integers. It says for any integers a, b, and c, a into b plus c is equal to a into b plus a into c. 3 into 4 plus 5 is equal to 3 into 4 plus 3 into 5. 3 into 4 plus 5 is 9 is equal to 4 3s are 12 plus 5 3s are 15. 3 9s is 27 and 12 plus 15 is 27. So it's also verified. The fifth property is the multiplicative identity. It says for any one integer a, a into 1 will always the number itself, that's a. For example, 2 into 1 is 2, which is the number itself. 453 into 1 is 453, which is the number itself. Now, division. Division of multiplication. Division of integers. Division of integers have several properties the same as the whole numbers and the natural numbers. But there is a fact about the integers that if you divide a negative number from a positive number, the answer, the quotient what you get is always a negative number. For example, if you divide minus 12 from 2, the answer would be minus 6. The second is if you divide a positive number from a negative number, the answer or the quotient is again a negative number. For example, if you divide 24 by minus 12, the answer would be minus 2. The third, if you divide a positive number or a positive integer from a positive integer, the quotient which you get is a positive integer. For example, if you divide 6 by 3, the answer what you get is 2, which is a positive integer. The fourth one is when you divide a negative integer from a negative integer, the quotient which you get is a positive integer. For example, minus 24 divided by minus 12 is a positive 2. There is a fact for multiplication also which says if you divide the negative numbers, only the negative integer, in a odd number of times, the answer, the product what you get is always a negative integer. The second fact is that when you multiply only the negative integer in an even number of time, you get the product as a positive integer. But you have to see that the numbers what you take, the integers what you take in this fact is always a negative integer. The integers are always negative there. So it's verified only for negative integers.
Thanks for watching. Watch my next video where I will show you how to solve some question based on multiplication and division of integers from R.D. Sharma.